I'm very excited because it's the first time I'm seeing United States people of other country.
Thank you. Where are you from?
From Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Wonderful. We're happy to have you. Very happy to have you. And I know that people can come practice their English, and we're trying to be very patient and understanding with that. So, okay, thank you. And next I see, you'll have to tell me your name. Shakhrukh. There you go.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Rahim Shakhrukh, actually, and
Okay.
I study in Specialized Boarding School in the same school with Nurbek.
Okay.
I'm from Pakistan also.
Wonderful. Welcome to you both.
Today, I wish to take the best experience to talk to you with native language speakers. It will be better than normal English, I think.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, and next we have. I'm sorry for my screen is very small, so I can't even see your name. I just pronounced it. Sulaymon. Would you like?
Hello everyone, my name is Sulaymon. I'm from Specialised Boarding School in Uzbekistan. I'm also classmate with Shakhrukh and Nurbek. And today I want to speak with native speakers, and I want to learn a lot. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Now, may I ask Foz to introduce himself? I know Jacob. Jacob's our old friend, so. Foz?
Hello everyone. Thank you very much.
Hello.
I am very happy to be here today because I am with my students. In fact, I'm their teacher, Sulaymon, Shakhrukh, Nurbek, Bekzod, Joshqinbek, and the other Nurbek. We are all from Uzbekistan. Actually, I'm from India, but I work for the Ministry of Education in Uzbekistan, and I have brought my students here so that they experience something really good talking to all of you, interacting with you. I was a Toastmaster.
Wonderful.
I was a Toastmaster 2 years back, and I'm looking forward to joining back a club.
Ah, welcome back then. We're glad to have you. We're very glad to have you. And thank you for bringing your students. I'll let them just introduce themselves, the last two students that haven't spoken, the other Nurbek. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Yusupov Nurbek. I study Specialized Boarding School from Uzbekistan. My English teacher is Mr. Rahman. And
well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And finally, I will let Bekzod introduce himself.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Bekzod. I'm glad to see you. I'm very excited. We are from the same school, and this is our second meeting, online meeting, international. And so we are paving way for the speaking. We intend to attend in international speakings. Thanks.
So not all our roles have been filled for this meeting. We have 2 speakers and we have 2 evaluators in line, but we don't have somebody whose role is to be the timer. Would any of our experienced Toastmasters care to step in and be a timer?
And if you want me to help you, I can do it.
Thank you. Thank you. Timer is pretty tricky. But would you like to be the odd counter or the grammarian?
Oh, any role if you want me to take up. I'm experienced, so I can do it. No worries.
Okay. How about you just take over being the odd counter?
Sure.
You remember, Okay, and would you explain to everyone what your role is and what you're going to be doing as the odd counter?
Sure. Hi everyone, I'll be playing the role of odd counter today. My responsibility involves in listening to all of you carefully, looking for some crutches, some repeated words, unnecessary sounds when you present your speeches. I'll be coming back my report at the end of the meeting when the general evaluator asks me to present my report. Back to you. Thank you very much. Would you mind repeating the question once more? How can we encourage independent journalism?
Yes, exactly.
When I was a child, I was enthusiastic, always active to know what was happening around the world. I would look into every newspaper every morning, and even I would turn almost all the TV channels, moving from one to the other, just eager to know what exactly is happening around the world. And my father once asked me, Efas, do you want to be a journalist? I said, what? A journalist? What does that mean? My father told me, that's very easy. Look into the television. You see one person walking on the street and talking about things happening around? I said, yeah, I do see. Is he a journalist? He is. And the first question I asked my father was, Papa, can I be like him so that I can travel around the world? And he said, obviously, yes, provided you have the freedom to travel. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to see a world in which journalists have the freedom to travel anywhere they like and report things that are true. I always wonder why journalists require a visa to travel from country to country, because they are the people actually who expose the world in reality. Table Topic Master and all the others, I would always love to be an independent journalist if I were a journalist and if I had the freedom to travel around the world and definitely bring the truth to everyone who really wants to know about the truth. Independent journalism will definitely change the face of the world. I don't think the facade of anyone pretending to be something else will never work once you have the real, proper, true journalists reporting everything happening around the world. Dears, it's all about being independent, whether you're a journalist or just a speaker like me talking to the world. If you have the independence to talk to the world, expressing the reality, bringing out the truth, you can be the best person ever in the world. Back to the table topic, Master.
I'm glad I picked on you. Thank you for that. Jacob, you had your Bekzod?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Bekzod. Maybe I can just give you a little bit of help here. You have to talk about how often do you watch news channels, or you read newspapers, or use social media. How does it influence you? Yeah, over to you.
Thanks for speech. And you know, we're specialized in here. We are under control, and we don't time to see it on social media. You know, we've always on a daily basis lessons. We have no free times, and even if I go home, the teachers will give a lot of homeworks, so I don't have a time to social media. There will be some days if I feel bored or unmotivated, and I'll then sit on social media, because every day is different. Maybe some days will be boring. Maybe some days will be motivation, and that's all. Thanks.
Thank you for that answer. And do we want to ask the same question?
Shakhrukh, Sulaymon, Nurbek, yes.
Okay.
I usually hear mass media by TV or by social servers. I don't read newspaper or other printed mass media. I watch news on TV or YouTube. Often I watch on YouTube because I don't like reports or news like it's very boring. I like to listen news about football or studying about the science or physics. It's very interesting for me, and I like to watch it by the time when it's night. So it's very interesting for me. So back to the table topic, Master.
Great answer. Thank you so much. So we can ask the same question. Yeah, go ahead.
The social media, I think, is not very important because it's only it's no benefit from it. So we have a lot of homeworks and works to do, and it takes your time, and it's wasting of your time. But we can use the social media in good approach. For example, for listening and reading from YouTube, for example, we can use the social media with benefits and don't wasting time just sitting on Instagram or TikTok or like these things. I think all the people watch the social media in the night because in day all day they work in all states. I think like that, and it's important to use social media for the good things and not just wasting your time because it's not good for you. Thank you.
Thank you for that great answer. And now we can pick on Sulaymon.
Hello, Ron again. I don't used to watch TV programs or news on TV, but I heard about what's happening around the world from my father. He's kind of person, everything about world, everything about anything out of his head. And when we eat dinner or lunch, he's talk about what's happening around the world or some kind of new things. But I think when I was about 6 or 7 years old, I used to watch cartoons on TV or something like that. And I think when I grow up, I will watch TV programs and news. Thank you.
Thank you for that great answer. And Nurbek, but I think there's two with the same name. One who hasn't spoken yet.
I don't like read the newspaper because social media is modern and comfortable. Everyone use the social media for news, watching videos, and others. I think it's very comfortable because
Yeah,
you need to read
qualified.
newspaper
We'll discuss it
for
after, okay?
now the news. Social media is say you in YouTube. I like football news channels in Telegram because I like football. Thank you.
Thank you, great answer.
Very impressed with every single one of you. for your efforts and for the things you shared with us. Very interesting for us to hear how your lives are and how media impacts your lives. So thank you for that. So now we're going to have our other evaluators, our functionaries, as we call them. And the first functionary, I think we'll go ahead and have Fez let us know how we did with our filler words, our counter. Fez, take it away.
Thank you, Anne. Here is my report for the day. I was listening to everyone and found it really interesting. The best thing is, yes, there were some ahs and ums unwanted, but I really enjoyed it because most part of it was really nice. First, I listened to prepared speaker Aaron. Aaron, you had a tough time with ahs. There were many. I think more than thrice you repeated the sound ah. And of course, there were some words repeated. Maybe that's something you can look into later. Yeah, and you know, many times repeated. But I'm sorry, maybe native speakers do this very often. I'm sorry if I'm wrong with it. But from my perspective, I feel like yas and you knows were repeated many times. Coming to Anne, I don't know how to praise you because you've been just fantastic. I couldn't even find one R in between. So that's just amazing for me. And the table topic master Nav, topics were interesting, and obviously because you were making it more and more interesting, there were many R's and ums coming in between. Maybe you can look into that later. Jonathan, as a table topic speaker, did exceptionally well. There was no R, there was no nothing repeated. Adam, as a table topic speaker, said R once. Jacob, Kevin, and table topic master Nav, when you spoke, and even Anne, when you spoke as table topic speakers, there was nothing to be noted, no R's and no ums, and no unnecessary repetition. Bekzod, in spite of the fact that you're very young, you had just one R when you spoke, nice. Nurbek, there were 3 times you said R. Shakhrukh 3 times, Sulaymon twice, Nurbek thrice, and Jonathan and Kevin as table topic speakers again performed exceptionally well. That's all from my part. Have a great time. Back to the table toast general evaluate.
Thank you, Fez, for a wonderful report. That was very helpful. I think, though, that all in all, everyone did a great job with their time. The boys on the table topic, you guys did a perfect job. You all talked for a good solid minute, and that was very impressive. And the rest of us did fine. I have to now, I think that's the end of our Toastmasters meeting. So I'll hand it over to the president, which is me, and I'll close the meeting and thank everybody so much for coming. Please come back anytime. We meet at this time every Thursday. You're welcome. You're invited. We love seeing you. I'm so impressed with Fez in your class. You really helped our meeting today. We had just a handful of people show up, so you filled it up perfectly. Thank you. And come back